Hopeful. Very cautiously hopeful. And if it turns out to be him, we'll be thrilled.
A boy missing since 2011 may finally be on his way back home. Timothy Pitson vanished in Illinois when he was just 6 years old. Police outside of Cincinnati say today a boy claiming to be Pitson told them he just escaped from his kidnappers who had held him against his will for 7 years.
Now, one of Timothy's grandmothers still lives in Illinois. The other one right here in Northeast Ohio. News 5's Amanda Van Allen spoke with her tonight. So, Amanda, first question, how is she doing?
Well, Danita and Rob, right now, she's still a bit overwhelmed, so she did not want to speak with us on camera. But she did say that there's been several times when authorities told her they may have found her grandson, so she does not want to get her hopes up just yet. But she says whether it's him or not, she's just relieved that some family will get their loved one back. Years of hopeless nights and heartbreaking days might soon be over for the Pitson family.
I'm hearing that a 14-year-old boy was escaped, quote, from his captors. I don't know what that means, that he's alive and speaking, and that he told the police that he was Timothy Pitson. And that's all I really know right now.
That name, Timothy Pitson, might sound familiar, and that's because when the 6-year-old went missing in Illinois back in 2011, his disappearance sparked national attention. One of his grandmothers optimistic this may finally be him.
Well, I'm very hopeful that it's him and that he's okay and he's been in a good place when he was gone, that he's going to come back to us.
Authorities say they found the now 14-year-old after he says he escaped a Red Roof Inn where he was being held captive and sprinted across the bridge from Cincinnati to Kentucky to find help.
I asked him what was going on, and he told me he's been kidnapped and he's been traded through all these people. He just wanted to go home. He needed help.
This is what Timothy could look like now, but authorities are still working hard to figure out if this boy is really him. DNA testing is in the works. According to Timothy's dad, the boy went missing after his mother took him on a trip and then checked into a motel where she took her own life. There was no trace of Timothy. Instead, just a note saying he would never be found. But after all these years, could he finally be back with his family?
Cautiously hopeful. Very cautiously hopeful. And if it turns out to be him, we'll be thrilled.
Police say the boy described his kidnappers as two white men built like bodybuilders, one with a black hair and spider tattoo on his neck, the other with a snake tattoo on his arms. Danita?